Happiness. It's a word we all know, we all crave. But when we really break it down, what does it even mean? We've been raised with the notion that happiness is something we have to chase, something that exists in a far-off land waiting for us to find it. It's promised to us through success, fame, wealth, and personal achievements. But what if all of that is just a mirage? What if happiness doesn't lie in the future, waiting for you to reach it? What if happiness is a choice, a state of mind, and it has been right in front of you all along? The illusion of chasing happiness. Think about the last time you felt truly happy. Maybe it was when you bought something new, or when you received praise for a job well done, or when you spent time with someone you love. But if you stop and reflect, how long did that feeling last? A few moments? A few hours? Or maybe just a few days before you started looking for the next source of happiness? We've been conditioned to believe that happiness is something we earn, that once we achieve certain milestones, we'll be happy. But here's the harsh truth. The more we chase happiness, the more it eludes us. It's like a carrot on a stick, always just out of reach. And the faster we run, the further it gets. Why is that? It's because happiness is not something you chase or attain. Happiness is not a destination. It's a way of being. And until we can make peace with that, we will always be stuck in the cycle of wanting more, striving for more, and never feeling satisfied. When we tie our happiness to external achievements, we are setting ourselves up for failure. We become addicted to the highs that come from success, whether it's a promotion at work, a new relationship, or buying something we've wanted for a long time. But those highs are temporary. The moment the excitement wears off, we find ourselves searching for the next source of happiness. The cycle never ends, and in the process, we lose sight of the true source of contentment, the present moment, the power of now. What if, instead of always looking for the next thing to make us happy, we chose to be happy now? What if we stopped waiting for life to be perfect before we allowed ourselves to feel joy? This isn't about ignoring your goals or neglecting your personal growth. It's about shifting your mindset and recognizing that you don't have to wait until you have everything figured out to be happy. You don't have to wait until you get that promotion, move into your dream house, or find the perfect partner. The truth is, life is always happening right now, and there is joy in every moment. If you're willing to see it, take a moment to breathe. Feel the air in your lungs. Notice the world around you, the sounds, the sights, the textures. The simplest things in life are often the most profound. The way the sun feels on your skin, the taste of your morning coffee, the smile of a stranger passing by. These are all reminders that happiness is already here. You don't have to look for it. It's right in front of you. The present moment is all we really have, and yet we spend so much of our time waiting for something better to come along. We put our happiness on hold, thinking that one day when everything falls into place, we'll finally be happy. But what if that day never comes? What if the only moment that matters is this one? The problem with more. We live in a world that constantly tells us we need more. More money, more success, more recognition, more possessions. We're told that happiness lies in the accumulation of things, the building of empires, and the collection of experiences. But every time we get more, we're left feeling empty. The cycle of wanting more never ends because there's always something else to chase. Think about the last time you bought something that made you feel happy. Maybe it was a new phone, a piece of clothing, or something you'd wanted for a long time. At first, it brought excitement, a feeling of accomplishment. But how long did that feeling last? A few days? A week? Eventually, the newness wears off, and you're left with the same feelings of dissatisfaction that you had before. This is the trap we fall into when we tie our happiness to external things. We think that by acquiring more, we'll feel better. But the reality is that happiness doesn't come from things. It comes from within. It's not about what you have. It's about how you choose to experience life, embracing the messiness of life. Life isn't perfect. In fact, it's often messy, unpredictable, and challenging. But that's okay. The pursuit of happiness often leads us to believe that life should be perfect, that we should always be happy, calm, and collected. But in reality, the full range of human emotions is part of what makes life beautiful. When we stop chasing happiness, we open ourselves up to the full spectrum of experiences. We stop running from sadness, frustration, and fear, and we begin to embrace them as part of the human condition. Happiness isn't about avoiding pain or discomfort. It's about learning to find peace amidst life's challenges. Think about it this way. How would you appreciate joy if you never experienced sadness? How could you truly understand what it means to be content if you never felt the sting of disappointment? It's the contrast between these emotions that makes life rich and meaningful. When we stop chasing happiness, we start accepting all of life's moments, the good and the bad, as part of the journey. The shift, living with intention. So how do we stop chasing happiness and start living with it? It all comes down to intention. Instead of constantly striving for the next thing, choose to be present. Choose to appreciate what you have now, in this moment. When you make the shift from, I'll be happy when, to, I'm happy now, no matter what, you start to experience life in a deeper, more meaningful way. Start by setting small, intentional practices each day to ground yourself in the present. Practice gratitude. Take a moment each morning to list 3 things you're grateful for. It could be as simple as the roof over your head, the food on your table, or the people who love you. When you focus on what you already have instead of what you lack, you begin to feel abundant, no matter your circumstances. Practice mindfulness. Whether through meditation, deep breathing, or simply paying attention to your surroundings, mindfulness helps you slow down and appreciate the present. It helps you disconnect from the constant pressure to do more and reconnect with the peace that's always available within you. And most importantly, be kind to yourself. Stop chasing perfection. Stop measuring your worth based on how much you accomplish or how others perceive you. You are enough as you are right now. The moment you embrace this truth, the chase ends. And in that moment, you'll discover the happiness that's been there all along. Not in the future, not in what you have or don't have, but in the simple, beautiful experience of being alive. Imagine waking up tomorrow and deciding that you won't chase happiness anymore. You won't base your worth on the next promotion or the next new thing. Instead, you'll embrace the present moment, appreciate what you have, and trust that happiness is something you create from within. What would that feel like? If this message resonates with you, take action today. Don't wait for tomorrow to start living differently. Begin today by being present, by practicing gratitude, by choosing to see happiness in the everyday moments. And if you want more content like this, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Let's journey together toward a life where happiness isn't something to chase, but something to live. You are enough, and happiness is here, not tomorrow, but right now. If you're ready to stop chasing happiness and start living with it, I encourage you to take that first step today. Subscribe to this channel for more motivational content. Share this video with someone who might need to hear this message, and comment below. What's one thing you can appreciate about today, right now, in this moment?